So now that we've got the double Clawshots and we finished Nayru's Wisdom, Silent Realm Trial, whatever you want to call it, congratulations, Master. You have completed the trial. You now have the power to proceed to the Sacred Flame. Alright. Wow, excuse me. So now that we have the Clawshots, yeah, we can now latch onto targets that look like these. So we've basically seen these things like all over the desert, and also in a couple of places around other places like in Elden Volcano and in the forest. But mainly they're here in the desert, and for a good reason, because there are a lot of places that we can now explore in the desert, plus access a lot of shortcuts. First things first, there are a few goddess cubes that we can now get with the Clawshots, so I'm going to go take care of those. So the first one's all the way over here. Wow, my voice has just been like really dry all of a sudden. Alright, so forget about this moblin. I mean, you could fight him, but there's no reason to fight him. Now over here, there's a path that you can walk on, and there's a crack in the wall that you can see. Wow. Alright, so as you can clearly see, there's some sort of path that's leading all the way over there. And that's where we want to head to. So let's pull out a bomb. And because we can walk on this ground, we can actually roll the bomb, so that's a good thing. And now that the way is open, be careful in this little walkway, this little cave. There are a few electro chews. If you don't have the wooden shield upgraded all the way, or you don't have the sacred shield upgraded at least, or like just even have the sacred shield, it'd probably be best to bring either of those two shields with you. Most likely the sacred shield because it's stronger than the wooden shield. Plus it can recharge its durability. But it's also not a good thing to have your iron shield in this area because, I mean, of course you can get electrocuted. Just know that if you have the other shields, probably it's best that you put them on at this point in the game. And let's get rid of this tiny one. Yeah, the range on the sword is much better now that we have it like extended, and plus it's double attack. And we got a giant one here. It's kind of a problem to defeat this one. Just be really quick about it. Alright, good. So there are two things over here that are actually really good for us to grab. First, in this chest, is a piece of heart. Or at least I believe it's a piece of heart. Yep, alright, good. And... oh! Okay, cool, now we're at 12 heart containers. Alright, so now, we're going to use the Clawshots. So when the indicator lights up blue, that means we can latch onto the target. You can't really do a whole lot with the Clawshots other than just latch onto targets and other things, like vines and other objects, but... yeah, the functionality of the Clawshots was actually decreased in this game compared to Twilight Princess. Like in Twilight Princess, if you're hanging from like something that's vertical, like a ceiling above you, you could like lower the chain and raise it. In this game, you can't do anything like that, but at the same time, it's cool that we've got the double Clawshots again. I mean, Nintendo just likes to please us. Anyway, I think I'm gonna lose my voice. I swear, I'm gonna probably lose my voice tomorrow. Anyway, we got one goddess cube over here. To avoid that electro chew, you don't need to fight it really. We can spare the life of that electro chew, I mean, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the Clawshots, they were really functional in the last game. They kind of removed the functionality in this one. Up here you can grab this treasure chest, and inside is probably some sort of rare treasure or something like that. Most likely it is. Oh, a dust relic, okay. I mean, I'm not too upset that they removed functionality for the Clawshots. I mean, the last game, they were absolutely perfect. They controlled wonderfully. And in this game, they still control wonderfully too. But I mean, also at the same time, in the last game, they gave you the double Clawshots really late into the game. They gave it to you like in the last dungeon, or the last meaningful dungeon. Here, they're giving it to us like in the second third of the game. So, I mean, there's still a whole lot of game left. And we still have the Clawshots to use, and we still haven't gotten to the main dungeon yet. So, I mean, you can only imagine what we're going to be getting later on in the game if we just got the Clawshots. So, I mean, it's pretty exciting. Yeah, we get one of the best items in the game, and we don't even get it at a dungeon. We just get it before the dungeon, so, yeah. Anyway, up here, if you latch onto this wall, It's over in the entrance from the mines. Yep. Just showing it so I can put this in the compilation video when I put all the Goddess Cube locations and Goddess Chest locations. And if we walk all the way over here, there it is, right in plain sight. Yeah, it's been here taunting us for such a long time, but we finally can get it, so that's good news. I don't know if you can, like, glitch your way up here without the Clawshots. I don't know, I've never tried it. I've actually never really tried glitching my way through this game. I mean, I never really wanted to glitch the game because I was afraid that something bad would happen. I know that there's that glitch where, later on in the game, if you do something in a certain order, like, you permanently freeze your game. Or not freeze your game, but you, like, permanently get yourself stuck somewhere and you can't do anything and you have to restart it. But luckily Nintendo, like, the people who found the glitch, Nintendo heard about it and they provided the downloaded patch for it. I don't remember if I actually downloaded the patch, and oh crap, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I downloaded the patch or not, but yeah, it was a pretty bad glitch, and I'm glad I heard about the glitch before I actually got to that part of the game, or else I'm pretty sure I would have actually triggered the glitch to happen. Well, that's much later in the game. That's like in the final third of the game. Wow. Alright. I'm actually going to try to talk a little bit less in this video because my throat's actually really hurting right now. I mean, I've been talking for like the last 40 minutes or so yeah. Also, with our double power sword. How did that moblin just die? I didn't even like hit him. Well, anyway, yeah, like I said, with the double powered sword, we can now defeat enemies much easier. And I almost jumped into that cactus. Anyway, so now with the Clawshots, the way we want to actually go is up here. And remember this little fall area that we were at before? Well, now with the Clawshots, we can latch onto this platform up here. Let's see if I can throw lozenges. Alright, so now we're in the Lanayru caves. This part's actually, this little place is very interesting. I mean, there's a Goron right there. This place actually leads to every other place in Lanayru Desert. So for instance, over here, well, I mean, we got a goddess statue, so let's activate it. Boing. Evil crystal, woo! Wow, that's like high-pitched voice right there. So as I was saying, every other place in Lanayru Desert can be accessed from this central location. So over there is Lanayru Sand Sea, over here is Lanayru Desert, and over here should be Lanayru Mines. Yep. We haven't gotten to the Sand Sea yet, but that's where we're actually going to be heading next. So here we have a new Goron. His name is Golo, and he's looking for the Legend of the Dragons. Wow, I seriously feel like I'm going to lose my voice. Really, Link? It's not that hard. Really? Is it that hard to say? Link! Oh. Yeah, I've got that Goron sound down. Oh. The sounds that they make in Ocarina of Time are just hilarious. Like, oh. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. If you want to get to Lanayru Sand Sea, you're going to need this key. How did he get that key? And he thinks like he can just own that key? I mean, like, seriously? Really, buddy? Anyway, you can sit down here, refill your health. I recommend that you do that. I mean, anyway, inside this chest we're probably going to get another rare treasure. Oh, a monster horn. We don't have too many of these, but that's good. Some bokoblins carry a monster horn on their waist. If you latch onto it and pull with your whip, it's possible to claim it for yourself. Yes, so actually Fia has something really important to tell us there. It's really useful. As she said, now that we have the whip that we got at the ancient cistern, some bokoblins, especially those that like use their horn to call out other bokoblins, we can now latch onto their waist to steal the monster horn from them. It's a pretty cool feature that I'm glad Nintendo included. It's something that you can actually do with the whip more than what it's capable of, so I like it. But you can only claim monster horns from those that actually carry them. Luckily though, in this area in Lanayru Sand Sea, we're going to be finding a lot of bokoblins with monster horns, so monster horns will be used to upgrade one particular item, and I want to collect as many as I can. I highly recommend that you collect as many as you can. But anyway, welcome to Lanayru Sand Sea, the new location of Lanayru Desert. This place is massive. There is, I don't know how many times I've said this before, but this place is my favorite part of the entire game. Like, this part of the game is the best. There's like so much to do in this part of the game. It's like before we even get to the dungeon, we're gonna have to like conquer like a couple mini dungeons. It's awesome. I love this place. I feel like a true adventurer in this part. And plus we get to use the Clawshots. I mean, who doesn't love using these things? And I'm right at the point of where I'm gonna lose my voice. But yeah, I mean, this place is just awesome. Like, the music is really calming and peaceful. And then we haven't even yet explored this entire place yet. I'm just getting, like, goosebumps all over. Anyway, over there, we can go to the pier to continue our progress. But over here, I believe in these patches you might find Lanayru ants. Yeah, desert ants. And if we climb up these blocks, this secret is a little bit hard to find. Just showing this on the map for the compilation video, of course. Alright, so if we climb up these blocks, this is a pretty well hidden secret. There's a clawshot target over here. We're gonna latch onto it, and behind you is a cave. Like a little entrance place. Tons of these guys, little boulder rock things. I forgot what these things are called. Get off me. And in here is a goddess cube. 3 goddess cubes in one, or like in 10 minutes within each other. Man, that's gotta be a record or something. Yeah, at this point in the game, now that you have the Clawshots, there's gonna be a lot of things that we can collect. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in one part, I'm gonna be collecting, like, 4 goddess cubes anyway. But yeah, we're getting near the end of the goddess cube collection. I believe that's, like, goddess cube 18. There's, like, 27 goddess cubes left in the entire game. So, I mean, after a certain point, we're gonna be running out of them. And once we collect all the goddess cubes, I just plan on, like, going collecting all the goddess chests. I mean, there's no point in delaying the collection of the goddess chests once we get all of them activated. Really, I mean, technically, with the Clawshots, we can get almost every goddess cube now. Other than ones that we have yet to explore in certain areas that we have yet to uncover. But that's later on. Anyway, once we activate the time shift stone, surprise, we activated the sea that dried up years ago. And you cannot deactivate the ship. Yeah, Nintendo 4th, like, thought that one through. They're like, what if they deactivated the time shift stone? Who are you, bzz? Who am I? Bzz. I'm the proud skipper of the ship that protects Nayru's flame, Fweep. It was the day of the storm, Fweep. My crew and I were navigating the seas as usual, and then those brutes, the pirates, suddenly attacked us. They were after Nayru's flame. My crew was in prison. My crew? What am I talking about? But yep, this guy, his ship was attacked by the pirates. He drifted on the current to this port. After that, I took this boat and went searching for my ship and crew, but they were nowhere to be found. It haunts me, wondering where my ship could be. I bet my hat that they've turned the ship invisible. Why not? Why can't you see something that's invisible? I don't get this. In order to protect Nayru's flame, the ship has a function that allows it to become invisible. It's actually a pretty cool function. So yeah, we're searching for Nayru's flame. In that case, you should help me search for my ship and crew. I love how this guy is just so trusting of us. He's only met us for like 10 seconds, and he's like, help me search for my ship and crew. Yeah, we're also looking for the flame. So are the pirates, but I can trust you guys, not the pirates. I mean, you look pretty trustworthy. I mean, you're carrying a sword and a shield, and you're wearing a green tunic. Yeah, you're trustworthy. But, yep. So, we can't see the ship, so we need to go find the sea chart at Skipper's Retreat. So, off we go to Skipper's Retreat. And yes, we have no other business left at this port. Technically, there's nothing left at the port to do, other than, I don't know, land there? I mean, we collected all the secrets at the port, so yeah. And now, my circuit sparked to life in the salt air room. It feels good to take to the seas again after so long, but let's see if I can remember how to navigate. Press the control pad to move, press A while to speed up. Yeah, pressing A is basically like your stamina gauge. Press B to ready the cannon, tilt the Wii remote up and down to aim where the cannon goes, and then press A to fire. So as you can clearly see, this place is pretty large, and it's all sea, so we're going to be Wind Waker style traveling this area. I actually really like this place. It's really peaceful, it's really calming, and as you can see, we can aim with the Wii remote. Press A to fire. Press B to put the cannon away so we can actually zoom around. Yeah, this place is just awesome. I mean, I just love the effect that, like, as we're moving with the boat, the desert turns into the water. This place is just amazing. I love it. Be careful, there are a few water spumes located around. I mean, spumes, like the enemies, not... yeah. But there are a few enemies located around here. I mean, you can fire your cannon at them, but other than that, there's really no danger other than exploding barrels. I mean, you can avoid all this stuff, but anyway, we have now arrived at Skipper's Retreat, so let's begin our grand adventure for the next flame.